Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am Imani the writer, and today we gonna keep going with the scary stories because I don't know. I liked the one I saw today, but I think I'm finna find another one because I don't know. It's super short. Let's just see what it's about. It's called Imaginary Friend Horror Story by Sion. It was published on September 15th, 2019. Let's see what it's about.
I was younger. I had moved to a really old house. The neighbors used to spread rumors often about our house, but we never paid any attention to them. Within my first week of living there, I came down with a really bad fever.
Oh, I hate when that happens to me. I hate it. It's the most annoying thing in the world.
Mom decided that bed rest was the best option for me.
Yes, your mom is smart.
But I managed. During my time being bedridden, I made an imaginary friend. It started when my mom and I were looking at the night sky. Suddenly we saw a shooting star. She told me to make a wish. And for some reason, I wished for a friend. The night after that, something came into my bedroom window. He introduced himself as Mr. Star. As a young kid, I thought,
Mr. like Jeffree Star. I need to stop.
he was magical. But looking back now as an adult, he was seriously insane. Even after 10 years, his face is still fresh in my mind. At first, you might think everything is normal about him. He wore a black suit that fit him perfectly, and he had white hair that looked like stars sewn together. But there was one thing that made him inhuman: his eyes. His left eye looked like a star was forced into his eye socket. It was large and grotesquely mutilated. His right eye had a star-shaped pupil, while the rest of his eye was completely black. I became good friends with Mr. Star. Even though he was just imaginary, it felt like he was actually real.
You imagine that?
Playing board games, hide and seek around the house, things like that. He told me if I told my parents about him, we'd never be able to play again. So I didn't.
Stranger danger. Don't ever listen to somebody that tell you you can't tell your parents. Children, when these grown people tell you don't tell your parents about me, or something gonna happen, or we can't play no more, now listen. Just don't play with them no more. You better tell your parents. And don't play with them no more. Find some other friends. Make real friends. Or just be alone. Just be alone.
Mr. Star was always talking about this fun place over the hill behind my house. He never told me what it was specifically, just that I would love it there, and that there were tons of other kids there that he used to play with. Mr. Star slowly became more and more violent as the days went by. He would come in with kitchen knives, insisting that we juggle them. And when I said no, he would disappear.
Okay, bye. Take care. Don't come back. Just don't do it. Mr. Star.
For days at a time, like he was having a temper tantrum. He was my only friend, so I was always happy when he came back, and everything would go back to normal, until he decided he wanted to play another dangerous game. After a month of living at that house, my family had decided to move again. I was kind of relieved to get away from Mr. Star, even though he kept me company. I still knew he was dangerous. I still remember his face in my bedroom window when I sat in the car. He didn't look sad like I expected. He looked upset, like he wanted to hurt me. Years later, I came back to the house. By this time, I was already an adult, but I still remembered my imaginary friend. Out of curiosity, I went over the hill to see if there was actually a place for kids there. I saw something in the distance, and the closer I got, the more terrified I became. It was a cemetery. I was shocked, but everything actually started to make sense. I left the place as soon as possible. When I ran to my car, I swore I saw a familiar face in the window. but I sped away before I could process it.
Yes,
I'm
smart
never going back to
girl.
that place ever again. I just hope that the next kid that moves there won't fall for Mr. Star's tricks like I almost did.
Yes, stay away from Mr. Star, people. Crazy man on earth. I wonder if Mr. Star was clearly Mr. Star wasn't like imaginary, but I wonder if like if she only saw him when she was alone. Like, what if Mr. Star was like right here in this room and then her mom came in? Would her mom have seen him? Like, I don't, like, what? I guess it's not that important. I'll see some of the comments. I just wanted to say I don't watch Snarled, and this was a video I read on some website when I was younger. I didn't mean to copy Snarled, and I didn't even know they did this story as well. Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know and not get in trouble. Okay, this person didn't write this story. Listen, I'm just going on the internet and watching these videos. So if I do not give proper credit, please don't kill me. That's the thing that's so hard about YouTube. You really can't be too sure who created what sometimes. Ugh, it makes me so mad when people like Sion have such good content but don't get enough attention. Yeah, I know, like me. And overall, I see a lot of positivity with Sion, so big ups to you. I liked it. Well, anyway, thanks for chilling with me, watching these scary stories. I hope you liked that. Big up and bless up to you, and have a great day.